Hi, Hunter. I wanted to give you some video feedback. Um, Most importantly, right now, I was hoping you could give me some clarity on the name. I noticed that one of your peers also has Lost Boy Production. So if you could kind of clarify that for me, all right? I don't think that it is the template because I'm very familiar with this particular template. So if you could just clarify that. Um, all right, so you will want to just have one of these instead of a duplicate. All right, and let's see, this is linking up. I could probably check that and see the similarities. You may just want, rather than this particular navigation, I would choose another one by going under your plus, then menu, and just choose a white on black. This one gets a little tough to read. And make sure if you have a capital here, you've got a capital for your others, right? This is pretty strong here. It changes a little bit when we start to look at the mobile version. Also, let's take one of these words out, so we can create projects together. It's just the template, I know, but it gets a little redundant the way they have it worded. Let's see. So this works. Make sure everything is centered. All right. And let's see. Okay. And you've done a good job with this. This font isn't easy to read, but it's a little heavier than some of the other uses of it. And so you might want to get into this a little sooner. Okay. And again, watch your capitalizations and punctuation and so forth. You will need to have your asset guides for those as well, just as you have them here. And just make sure all your spacing is the same. Okay, it looks pretty close. And I'm not sure what you have going on there, if you have something you plan to put there, but otherwise you would want to take that out, that space. And I believe these need to be linked up. But otherwise it's pretty clear. I try not to cover people's eyes in photographs. But let's take a look at, that's the other Lost Boy. But let's take a look at the feedback section. And that's where I can see your mobile. Okay. I want to make sure. You may not need that many pictures on your mobile site. It's a different layout, right? So, and close this up. Make sure you have the information in your footer. A logo would go up here. Okay, and you'll make sure you have your asset guides. Okay, nice. You just close that up. Make sure that information that is in your footer is actually in your footer so that it shows up everywhere. A little hard to read this image, right? You need a little more contrast. You don't have to have an image there, but it helps to have some contrast. And you need to link up, all right? Okay. All right. Terrific start. Terrific start. The right amount of content, really. Close that up. All right. So make sure that you make all of those edits before your final, and the things that we've talked about or that I've talked about here with you are going to be the bullet points that you list in your finished submission so that you can make sure you get full credit for that assignment. All right. Well done. I can't wait to see where this is going.